YouTube, we are back with another lesson. Now today I am about to go through a trade breakdown with you guys. I have not went through a trade breakdown in a minute or a few weeks. I almost didn't go through with it today, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, you know what, I made a grand, I'm chilling, I'm a little tired, I was relaxing. I'm like, I'm a full-time trader. I don't gotta do nothing. I don't even need to do YouTube. I'm chilling. I'm like, man, should I even really bust out a video? Like, is it even really worth it? I sat there pondering, and I was like, you know what? I ain't doing nothing. Let me stop being lazy, man. Let me just throw out a video to throw out a video. Let me go do something. So I decided to get off the couch because I was relaxing, come in my office and make a nice short trade breakdown video for you guys. This was a very simple trade. Even a baby could do it, but people love to overcomplicate trading. That's why they can't do it. So I'm gonna go through a simple analysis with you guys, show you guys how I made $1,073 in the past day. And yeah, man, it's as simple as that. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Before we start this video, I am going to go to my journal. I post everything in my journal. So here's a screenshot of the trade I just took. US dollar, Swiss franc. You guys can see my multiple positions of 0.25, 0.25, 0.25, 0.25, 0.25, 0.25. You guys see all the positions, man. It totals out to $1,099. When you take away commissions, it came out to $1,073.98. This was two separate trades, as you guys can see. One was taken on July 29th and another one was taken on July 30th. So now that you guys see the profits, let's go back to the charts, man. Let me move my face so you guys can see the charts. I'm finna go through this nice, complicated, extra analysis that I did to extract $1,000 from the market. So let's go to the 4-hour chart, because this is the chart I usually look at. I look at the 4-hour and the daily. Those are my main charts. And the reason I took this trade was simply because the dollar was very overextended to the downside. If we can zoom out a little bit, what do you see? You see a very long downtrend. And now you'll hear people say, don't go against the trend. Don't go against the trend. Well, my saying is, do whatever you want. Whatever feels right, whatever you have learned from your experience, your intuition, your own knowledge, your own discretion, do that. Stop listening to everybody else and being a bot. In this game, you need to think for yourself. You need to make your own analysis. Stop looking at people and just listening to what they say with a blind eye, not even knowing are they even good at trading? Are they even profitable? So that's what my clapback would be to everyone who says don't go against the trend. It doesn't matter whether you go against the trend or go with the trend. What matters is if you can extract profits out of the market. That's all that matters. All these fake arbitrary rules that people made up do not matter. You have to be your own person, and that is the first rule to trading. So it was an overextended downtrend, and I'm like, okay, you know what? We made a little double bottom here. As you guys can see, we failed to break these lows. So what that means is we retested, we came up, and then we retested, and then we came up again. Once I seen that we made a double bottom and we were not breaking lows, I entered on the way back up through the trend line break. And now through the trend line break, I closed profits. I closed profits around this area of resistance. This is resistance to me, at least. So I closed profits around this area of resistance because I figured, hey, we might get a pullback. Lo and behold, we did get a pullback, but it was very small. This was a very small pullback, very slow and choppy. So when I seen this very slow and choppy pullback, let me go to the hourly chart. When I seen that, I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm gonna enter again with small lot sizes. So I entered very minimally with a 0.25, a 0.10, a 0.10, and a 0.10. Then when I woke up this morning, we had another shoot up. And so I was like, okay, cool, easy money. And as soon as I seen we start to come down a little too strong, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna close profits here because the market has a good way of shooting in a direction, pulling back, shooting in a direction, pulling back. That's why I don't use stop losses. So what I'm assuming now is we got a nice push up in this direction. We're going to pull back right here. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to enter the trade again and take this to a new high. So that's why I close profits again. I want to wait for this pullback to come. And as soon as it hits this alert that I have set right here at 0.80736, I will enter another buy as long as it still looks good. If it's shooting down like a falling star, I won't buy that. But if it's moving nice and choppy, I'm going to buy this trade and I'm going to take it to a new high again. So that would be 3 trades on the same currency within 2 to 3 days. And I'm feeling very confident about US dollar Swiss franc because we broke out of a significant downtrend. Look at that. We broke out a significant downtrend and now we are breaking to the upside. I only can see upside from here. I only can see upside at least for a short period of time. So I will only be looking for buys on US dollar Swiss franc. And that is it. I don't have anything more complicated for you. That is how I analyze the charts. That is what I seen. I seen an overextended chart that made a double bottom, so I bought it. It broke the trend line. I closed profits. Then I waited for a small pullback. I watched price action. I seen the pullback. It was looking good. I bought it again. I scaled in with smaller lot sizes because I do not use a stop loss. I am willing to scale in to my losing trades, but it didn't really go against me. It shot straight up again. So I closed profits again. And now if we can get a pullback again, guess what? I'm going to buy it again and ride it to the upside again and close profits again. And keep in mind though, my analysis is very simple, but I do look at fundamentals. Like I did see that the US dollar GDP quarter over quarter did come in stronger than expected at 3%. ADP non-farm employment change did come in stronger than expected at 104,000. So I am looking at these key indicators. I also do look at my Edge Finder software to look at potential setups that are bullish and bearish, my economic heat maps, so I can see how strong each currency is relative to the news forecast. So I am giving you guys a simple analysis, but I also do look at other factors when I take my trades. Technical analysis is simple, but you still got to put in that fundamental analysis as well to combine everything together to give yourself the best probability of winning, if that makes sense. But in terms of this trade though, as in the technical part, that was all I did. Nothing complicated, nothing fancy. That is how I won $1,073 in one complete day. So if you appreciate this lesson, make sure to hit the like button, the sub button, whatever button you want. I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'm going to catch you in the next lesson. Let's go.